So this is my response to the Wanted Adventure channel on YouTube. She just put out a video. She's an American living in Germany, and it was a nice, uh, light-hearted, entertaining channel that she has just turned into a political mess by calling climate realists "quote-unquote" deniers. Quite unnerving. Anyway, so my response is climate ignorance pride in Europe, and there she is. You can go play her little thing. I've have it embedded in my own site here, or you can just find her. The date today is the 18th of June, 2017. Anyway, American-born German ridicules her former countrymen. You asked for feedback. Here it is. I live in a suburb of Phoenix, Arizona, USA. We Arizonans are intelligent enough to know that heat comes from the sun. I'm extremely angry. You made a bad political mistake insulting your own viewers by ridiculing them as deniers. Americans are simply allowed to read more science than Europeans are. The Goebbels-style censorship of non-PC speech in Europe and especially in Germany is notorious in the US. It is not possible for all scientists to agree. If they ever do, it's not science, it's politics, and they are agreeing out of fear of the pre-Galilean Neanderthal sycophants of smarmy, sneering Jean-Claude Juncker and Angela Merkel. 1. The scientific evidence is that Earth's climate changes are due to changes in the sun's solar cycles right now. It is not caused by humanity. How do we know this? Because the sun is in an unusually bright and hot period right now, and because of this, global warming is going on all the planets in the solar system right now, not just on Earth. So there is no possible way humanity can be affecting all the planets. Number 2, even if humanity could cause global warming on all the planets in the solar system, there is no possible way illegally taxing Americans to pay the Chinese to keep polluting China while shutting down their own already much cleaner economy will help in any way cleaning up pollution on the earth, much less solving climate change. I remember how America used to smell long before you were born. Perpetual fumes in the air, and all the fish in the Hudson were dead. So we were the people who started Earth Day, and now America is a much cleaner, non-littering, recycling country, not because we have to be taxed to live clean, but because we choose to live clean. You used to be American. Just what did you think freedom meant? 1776 was all about throwing off the tax-sucking King of England who was using taxes as economic warfare against his own colonies. Don't be a denier. This entire Paris Agreement had nothing to do with the environment and everything to do with illegally taxing Americans to pay a foreign international slush fund with all the facts about where the money was actually going or how it was going to be spent concealed from view. Corrupt indeed. The entire thing is a fraud, and we're not going to fall for it. Since Americans have and are anxious to share the technology to produce clean energy and clean coal energy, shutting down the American coal industry for no reason would do nothing but maliciously shut down the American economy in smarmy, sneering economic warfare against the U.S. This economic warfare against America has been going on for at least 30 years in the attempt to subdue and submit the U.S. to the modern-day Third Reich called the EU, and we're onto it. We are just not going to put up with it anymore. You have no idea of the depth of hatred Americans have for the anti-Americans, Obama, Juncker, and Merkel. Tell Merkel from me that her little mustache is showing, and we are ready to take down the EU tanks she thinks she's going to send over here. Suzanne.